Hey y'all, welcome to Humps of Budgets. My name is Heather, and today I'm getting to do an extra cash stuffing, which is actually a very special one. This is from my income that I have made from selling my savings challenges over on my Instagram. So I'm stuffing a total of $430 today, and I just wanted to say a very special thank you to everyone that has ordered my savings challenges over there. I appreciate you guys so much, and this cash stuffing would not be possible without your support. So I just wanted to say a very special thank you to that. I also want to say that if my voice is not lining up with my hand motions, that is because when I went back to edit this video, for some reason, none of the audio recorded at all. So I'm going to have to do a voiceover on top of this video. So I have no idea what some of these points are, what some things were said during various points of this video, but I'm going to do my best to talk all of us through this. We're all doing this together, so just bear with me through this and we will get going. I know that here in a second, I will start counting the cash. And if you are interested in these, I always have them linked down below for my savings challenges. And just again, thank you to everyone. So we've got 100, 50, 170, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310. 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 375, 85, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was kind of weird counting that as I was like watching myself do it, so hopefully that was somewhat enjoyable because I messed that up like 2 times while trying to do all of this. So, another thing that I was saying in there is that this was an extra cash stuffing when I filmed it. So I was just kind of going through all of my envelopes and giving them, like, just giving all of them just a little bit extra. So you'll see some cash that is already stuffed in here, but I'm not going to be unstuffing it because that was just what was already in there from that week's cash stuffing when I had filmed this particular one. So starting off with groceries, it's going to be getting $20. So we have 50, 70. In dining out, it's going to be getting $10, but I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different here. So today I actually reloaded my Chick-fil-A app with $10 from my bank account. So what I'm going to do is show y'all how I use my back to the bank envelope here. So I'm going to put the 10 in. So I have $35 in dining out, but I'm going to actually sit this 10 to the side and show y'all how I normally pay myself back for some of those debit card purchases. So the 25 that I have in there is going to go back into there for the week. Moving on to spending, it's going to be getting $10. So it has 20, 40, 50. Pets is going to be getting $5 from this. So it has 25. And then self-care is going to be getting $5. So it has 25, 30. So also, obviously, with y'all not having the original audio on this video, there's going to be lots of like dead space because I'm just showing you my other envelopes. I have the business envelope, and then in a second you'll see the back to the bank envelope, and that's where I'm going to put that $10 that I'm going to pay back my bank account from where I had loaded my Chick-fil-A card, like on the app that you have on your phone. So I'll just put this in there, and then the next time that I go to the ATM, I will pay my buffer back from that online transaction. So what I was saying earlier was there's going to be a little bit of dead space because y'all obviously aren't getting the audio from the original video. So, like, you're not getting the little swishes of me counting the money. You're not getting, any sound of me, like, actually stuffing, like, the money back into the envelope. So, sorry if that kind of dead space is a bit annoying in this one. Date night is going to be getting $10. So, it has that $40 that I just counted. Baby fund is going to be getting 25. So it has 50, 75. Health is getting $10 for this stuffing. I keep wanting to say like for this week, 20, 30, 40. So it has 40 because that's like what I normally say in my like regular cash stuffings. I'm like, it's getting $5 this week. Vacation is getting $5. And I think right here, I'm just talking about how, even though we don't have a vacation planned yet, that I just wanted to stuff a little bit here and there to help for whenever we did plan one. Now, I filmed this near the very end of November. So there's $45 in vacation. I filmed this towards the end of November. So we do actually have a vacation plan now. We're going to go to the beach for Christmas. So I'm super, super stoked about that. We leave super soon. Annual bills is getting $5. So it has 20 and 5. You will also notice in this video that I don't have some of my newer envelopes in there. And that's just because this was filmed a little bit out of order. So now we're going to move into my holiday binder. So this is the binder that has some of my savings challenges in it. And just a reminder, I don't know if I compare it with this first one, which is New Year's Eve. But this was actually a misprint set. So they printed a little bit smaller than, oh, I am going to show y'all. They printed a little bit smaller than they were supposed to. But instead of me just throwing them away, I wanted to use them. So that's the true size that you get, and they do come laminated, so you can use them over and over again. The New Year's Eve is from my holiday collection, and that Chicken Fund one is from my Homestead collection, and they both fit perfectly into the zippered A6 envelopes that you have. So in New Year's Eve, it's going to get $10. And I don't think I counted it, but that made it 50. But obviously, like I said, some of these, well, most of these probably, totals are not going to be the same because this was like, this is not in order. So, I think I have actually over half of this savings challenge filled out at this point, which is really amazing. So that's going to go back into there. I really like these savings challenges, and the reason that I set them up the way that I did is that you get to choose how much each icon is worth. So that way, like, for instance, y'all know that we're on our trying to conceive journey. So for right now, a lot of these like holidays are budgeted a little bit lower because right now it's just me and my husband. We do have our 2 dogs, but I know that in the future when we have kids, I'll want to bulk up on Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Halloween, all of that stuff. So I really enjoy saving challenges where I can kind of choose how much each one's going to be worth. Gifts is getting $5, so it has 25. And then that way, as you reuse them throughout the years, you can, choose to say, hey, we didn't have quite enough for Valentine's Day last year, let's budget more. Or, hey, we had way too much, let's budget less for this week. So for this year, not this week, but yeah. So I really like that. Bulk shopping is going to be getting 20, so it's got the 20/40. Household is getting $5. So it has 10, 15, 20. House maintenance is getting $5 as well. So it has 20, 35, 40. Feed will be getting $5 as well. So it's got the 10 and 15. And that's all that I'm going to stuff in this one because the other envelopes that I have in there are for bills, and I budget those out with my regular cash stuffings every single week. So I'm not really going to put like what I call quote unquote fun money towards bills because bills are already taken care of. And y'all know for right now, I'm not stuffing garden. But am I counting it? What are we doing here? Oh, I did stuff it in this one. I thought I didn't. I hadn't stuffed it in a very long time, so this is the first time I stuffed it. So it has 20. I think I was maybe telling y'all that I was super excited about stuffing that because I hadn't stuffed it in like, I don't know, like 6 months. So I hadn't stuffed it in a long time. It just wasn't, I was already into the gardening season. I didn't need anything else. So, but now I'm getting ready for 2024's garden, which I'm pretty stoked about. Car maintenance is going to be getting 25. And then gas is going to be getting 50. I'm not sure exactly what I'm telling y'all here about gas. Um, I have no clue. I don't know why. I don't really know what I could be talking so much about gas about, but moving on to growth, it's going to be getting $20. Now, this is an envelope. I don't get to explain it very often. It has 25, but I use this. I own a couple of different businesses, and I use that envelope for all of them. YouTube is going to be getting 5, not the 20, Heather. And that's just for anything that I need for my channel or any giveaways. But that growth envelope I use if I'm developing a new business or if any of my businesses just need a little extra revenue in order to grow further. That's what I use that for. So right now I am in the midst of starting another business. And I can't wait to share that with y'all as well. We're going to move into my debt binder. From this, I'm going to put $100 towards my extra debt payment. So this is like my snowball payment if you're familiar with the snowball method. So this is just extra money that I can put on top of whatever credit card that I'm working on at the moment, on top of my regular like minimum balances. So we're going to give it a count. It has 1, 2, 350, 455. So $500 in there. Again, I know I've said it a couple of times in this video. This video is out of order, so that's not what's in there right now. That money has long been paid towards that that credit card that I was working on. So we're going to move into my savings. I'm just going to do a couple of things in here just to put some money away. This first envelope isn't fully labeled, but it is my fertility savings. So it's going to get 25, and this is for any fertility treatments that my husband and I might need. I have $500 in high yield savings, 20, 45, 50. It's hard keeping up with like watching myself count, but it's just for any fertility treatments that we may need to be able to bring home our rainbow baby. Moving on to my homestead challenge. So this is for a farm stand that we would like to open next spring in order to sell some of our farm products to our local community. So it's got 1, 2, 300 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60. So 360. It has more now. I think we're at like, by the time that y'all are seeing this, we're like almost halfway there. And this is a reminder for myself. I'm going to print out a new savings challenge before I film my cash stuffing for this week. So that way y'all do not have to look at this torn savings challenge for another week. Because I know it bothers me. It just got, like, for whatever reason, I didn't laminate that one. So because it was just paper, it just got caught in the zipper one time. So I need to print that one out. I know that I need to print out my $1,000 savings challenge that I'm doing right now for my debt. So this is a pretty good reminder actually that I need to go through and do that. So that way I don't have to continue to explain that in in my weekly cash stuffings or anything like that. But again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has shown support for my savings challenge business that I have over on my Instagram. Again, the link for those savings challenges is always down below. You basically there's a couple of slides on there that tell you about each collection that I have, and kind of how you can customize it if you like. There's a slide on there that has like ordering instructions, but basically you just message me on Instagram. We will get that going, get the savings challenge over to you. And then that way y'all can start saving some money as well. And I think with that savings challenge that y'all always see me do that I use to pay down my debt, I think I'm going to make some savings challenges that kind of resemble those, but have like some lower denomination ones, some higher denomination ones, and be able to offer those as well. I'm hoping that I will be able to launch those before the end of the year. So keep an eye out for that. But other than that, that's all that I have for today's video, and I hope that y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all.